we've got a little bit of stuff done here. Nice Sunday afternoon. Got the control arms in. Transmission is hung. Next will be the engine. Get it in there and then we can bolt it down for good. Shocks are in. Bearings, the bearing seals, everything on the back should be pretty good. Starting to run some brake lines. Got our full conies out there. Slowly making progress. So what we're going to attempt today is to get the motor hung. Got a nice old forklift. Save our backs, hopefully. Hopefully get this lined up. Hopefully the hydraulics last long enough before leaking down. Get this stuffed on there, and then we can start playing with the gas tank and where all that stuff's going. Okay, so today it's a rainy evening and I don't feel like getting wet, so we're going to tackle the front suspension on our buggy. This is the beam that was in it. I don't know anything about it other than it is a little bit wider than stock. Just a kingpin, didn't run any brakes, has some shocks that I think they installed upside down, but has some sort of adjustability there, which whether it works or not, I don't know. You can see they reinforced the tie rods with some angle iron, which is I guess how you do it at sometimes. And we want to remove this, whatever we want to call it, front bush bar, because it's bent and we need it gone so we can actually install it back on the buggy. And so we're going to just start refurbishing it. Originally it didn't have front brakes. We're going to put front brakes on there, and we're going to, obviously everything's worn out, so tie rods will get replaced. And we are going to also, if we have to, put in new kingpins and link pins. We won't know that until we kind of get it torn apart a little bit. And then we're going to paint it black so it looks pretty. So that's what we're up to tonight. And we'll see what we find as we tear into it. pull off. This beam is pretty old because it has the late early style with the 2 jam nuts and a locking plate in there, and of course I'm using the best metric wrench I can find. There we go. There we go. Now be amazed, this thing was sitting in the ocean or something, I'm not sure, but it is. There we go. Oh, we got a roller here. I don't know, when you think, when's the last time you think you saw grease? 1972, maybe? Yuck. Ugh. Other side had more modern bearings, but either way, garbage. Garbage. Now we'll just drift out those 2 pins, and then probably good for the where's my drifter? That works too. Let's get a real hammer. About the same, huh? Alright, so get these, maybe. If it's smart, you gotta paint them first. Or the easiest, just put this one on. We're gonna have to get more clamps, right? Because oh, I gotta stay risky. Rusty those bolts were when we try to get them off.
Yeah.
There. Terrible. That's French. Maybe find some shorter bolts here. Yeah.
There's some drips.
Oh, there's lots of drips. It was a midnight special paint job. I was running out of steam. Figured I'd wanted to get it painted so we could. Doesn't look terrible.
Nope.
tight yet because we might cut. Grab. Look, remember, tighten it up. So, now, what we'll do next is, spindles have been rebuilt. We've got new link pins and king pins in there. And we'll get you to paint them. And then we gotta go look on the Google to see how many shims we need to put here to get our alignment right. I know it's on there. And then we can get spindles on, then we gotta find our brakes. And then maybe we can put tires on this thing. Or, we gotta find tires. We got rims. But I'd really like, oh, we gotta get shocks too, but closer. So, perfect. Keep painting like that. Yeah, it's a little hard to do and windy. Here's the other one. Yeah, that's probably good like that, and then we'll stuff it into the. Yeah, like that. Don't worry about like inside here, doesn't matter. It's got grease anyway, so it's just as long as it doesn't turn rusty on us again. Yeah. I gotta flip this one around yet.
I already did the other side.
Okay. Here, good?
Yeah.
I gotta turn it over a little bit, yeah, right? Yeah, just go like that, that's perfect. Stuff's gonna get scratched up anyway, so. Good?
Yep.
Good enough. Okay, perfect. Alright. So this is what we're doing. Counting shims, measuring the offset. So on the driver's side, we already measured it. Measured it with my old eyes, measured it with Holden's young eyes, and we both agreed it's 7 mil. So that means we put 5 shims on this side, 3 on this side, and then it goes like so. And then we'll get a lock bolt in there, and that'll get our geometry right. And so we're going to do that a few times, and we'll measure the other side again, because who's to say it's all the same? I would venture a guess it's not. So these are the shims we're talking about. They come in these little handy dandy link pin, king pin shim kits. So we go like this, and eventually there's a bolt that goes through here and locks it all in place. This one here, we gotta just go like this. So, get 3 more. And now this should just like so, like so. So we gotta tap that in a little more. We just gotta persuader here. And there'll be a lock bolt holding in place, and then with this you can turn and you can do your fine tuning if we were to get alignment, which we won't. So that's this side, kind of, which is awesome. Now, I'm just going to show you how we measure that. And there's probably, oh, let me get the other straight. Is this gap right here between, you can see we're flush on the bottom control arm and right where my finger is, that's the gap we're trying to measure. And when you have that measurement in millimeters, then you hit Google and type in VW link pin shim chart, and there's 15 pages that come up. And they're probably all about the same, but pick whichever one makes most sense to you. And it would be easier if we had a micrometer, but we're just gonna go this way. So 13, see this side I'm gonna say is 5.5, I'd say. So hang on, let's just do it again. 6. I'd say it. No,
Yeah,
I'd say
6.
6 or 5.5. Is it gonna?
6.
Is it gonna really make a difference?